Hello, comrades. Welcome back to another hamstrings and glute focused leg workout. Today, it's all about muscular endurance, coming into the gym and absolutely obliterating our legs with minimal rest and high repetitions. To warm up, first I'm going to do glute focused stretch because again, it's a glute and hamstring focused workout. This right here is a unilateral hamstring drive backs, just switching legs and squeezing all the way down, whatever your flexibility allows for. And then the next warm up is called a cross-body glute contraction. So I'll just do this turning around so you can get a clearer picture of exactly what it is that I'm doing. See that? I'm coming across, squeezing as hard as I can, contracting my glutes for as many reps as you want to do. I like to do 10 reps each side. This, and then for your muscular activation set, which you can do straight after, this is called a Romanian deadlift. That's also going to be the first exercise that we jump into today. The difference between a Romanian deadlift and a stiff-legged deadlift: Romanian deadlift, you're starting on top of the rack, and stiff-legged deadlift, you're starting from the platform itself. That's literally the only difference. Now, we're going to grab the bar with a power grip. So one hand under, one hand over. Take 2 massive steps back. Keep your feet shoulder width and parallel, and simply driving all the way back with your glutes coming up for 1. Now, I'm keeping the bar as close as I can to my thighs and shins. That way, I'm able to have full control of the bar and center of gravity. Otherwise, if the bar is too far forward, you're gonna find that it's gonna pull you all the way forward like this, and you're gonna land on your tippy toes. Okay, perfect. Now, jumping into the first working set. Jumping into my first working set here on the Romanian deadlifts. Starting on 10 kilos each side, so 40 kilos in total if you factor in the bar. I'm gonna do 15 reps in total. So I'm using bumper plates because, as you can see, I touch the bottom, and that's gonna indicate my full range of motion. This is gonna allow you to have consistent range of motion from start to finish, which of course is exactly what you want. Now, if you're a taller person and you're unable to get all the way down like me, or you're limited with your flexibility, you can also opt in to do the Smith machine version of this exercise, which is just as effective, but has more consistent pathing of the bar and range of motion, so it's a lot more forgiving. This. This is literally my first set, and my hamstrings are already screaming for help.
Help!
Help me!
Help!
And that's stopping there. Jumping right into this second set here on the Romanian deadlifts. 20 kilos each side, 12 to 15 reps. Again, tempo of 3 seconds on the way down and 1 second coming up. Driving up. Again, my full range of motion is when a bumper plate just kisses the floor. When coming up, you don't want to thrust your hips forward. Just keep it soft locked, slightly forward with your torso, just like this. Perfect. Final set here on the Romanian deadlifts. Set 3 and 4 were the same weight, 30 kilos each side plus the bar, 80 kilos in total. Again, I'm gonna do 12 reps. Yes. Power grip, 2 steps back. Take your time, there's no need to rush the setup because the setup is the most important. Yes. Again, we're doing muscular endurance today, so I'm not aiming for heavy weight. I can do an extra 20 kilo plate on each side for 8 reps, but again, muscular endurance, you're focusing primarily on form and high repetitions and low rest times. Okay.
Take 1. Action and exercise.
Hello, I'm here. That's what Shania says. Going for exercise 2 is the 45-degree hamstrings curls. Hamstring curls, literally. That's the exercise name. 45-degree hamstring curls. The difference between this one and the 30-degree one is this completely isolates your hamstrings and takes your lower back out of the exercise. I'm going to be doing 12 to 15 reps, starting on 23 kilos. Yes. Okay, this is super light actually. So I'll do 15, nice and slow.
Show off.
What did you say?
Show off.
Show off?
Yeah,
You're
show
just
off.
jealous you can't do this exercise.
Show off.
Yeah.
I don't need to do that exercise
Why?
because I don't want to do it. I don't like it.
But you have to do it.
No.
Yes.
2,
Yeah, 2.
3,
Okay.
4,
Now you made me lose count.
5,
Yeah, 11.
6, 7, 8,
2 more.
9,
That was 50 reps. Thank you very much.
50.
Yes, 50.
Wallah, like they're gonna believe you.
Perfect. So, jumping into the third and final set here on the lying machine, hamstring curls. Again, it's the 45-degree version. Now, set 2, I did 40 kilos for 15 reps. Now, this is the final set, 50 kilos. I'm gonna do a drop set. 12 reps, half the weight, drop set, half the weight again, drop set. Let's get it.
Go, Edward, go. Go, Edward, go. Give me an E. Give me a D. Give me a W. Give me an A. Give me an R. Give me a D. What does that spell? Edward. Edward, Edward, go. 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 Go, go, Edward, go. 2, 3,
Oh my days. I can hear you, but I don't know what you're saying.
4,
The music is too loud.
5,
Oh, come down.
6,
Far out.
7,
Oh, good job again.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Whatever you were saying, I didn't hear a single word.
I was cheering you on.
Oh, were you?
I'm like, give me an E, give me a D,
You see,
give me a W.
I would have reciprocated what you were saying, but the music is too loud. I can't hear myself. Right, so jumping into exercise number 3, we did the hamstrings and glute focused back extensions. I'm going to be running you through this format because as you can still hear in the background, the music is absolutely blasting. For exercise 1, I did 15 reps, a 10 kilo plate. Then moved into exercise number 2. Again, 15 reps plus a 10 kilo plate. Now keep in mind for all the sets that I'll be talking about, my feet were shoulder width and parallel. Now we do that in order to completely get the full stretch on both your hamstrings and glutes. Otherwise, you would tilt your feet out to the side if you want to focus more of your glutes. And yeah, that's basically the only difference. And finally, for the third and final set, again, 15 reps. Actually, I did a drop set in that set. I did a drop set, 10 kilo plates. I completely failed, went all the way to technical failure, and did body weight for the remaining reps. Now look guys, I do the best I possibly can to wake up as early as I possibly can in the morning. For example, I wake up 4:30 to try and get this content out for you that's unobstructed from the music. But I'm running into an issue right now where it doesn't matter what time of the day I'm coming, people insist on completely blasting the music in the gym. And obviously for copyright reasons on YouTube, I'm finding it to be a massive struggle to where I'm able to both record my audio and also avoid copyright. So right now, when things like this happen, this is the only method I've come up with outside of voiceovers, which I'm not really too fond of. So if you have a solution for me, drop it down in the comments. And up until I figure out a proper solution for this moving forward in the future, I might start straying away from this in-gym mic'd up recording sessions and move on to something else.
We have moved to our ab exercises now. So we are going to start with a hanging oblique twist.
Perfect.
I'm doing mine with a medicine ball.
You're going to do yours with a medicine ball. I need a dumbbell because there isn't an 8 kilo medicine ball. Essentially this exercise, you're moving side to side, all the way to the side, squeezing and contracting. And how many reps you do?
Between 8 to 10.
Yes, 8 to 10 reps each side. So the aim of this exercise, you want to keep the weight, whatever weight you're using, as close as you can to your torso. Come in and forward, crunching every single rep and getting the full range of motion. Otherwise, honestly, you're not going to feel this exercise in your abs. You're probably going to feel it in your lower back, which is the last thing you want. Yes. Okay, perfect. Jumping into the second set, we're both going to be doing the same weight, 8 to 10 reps each side on the hanging medicine ball oblique twist, or in my case, the dumbbell. Are you going to do 8 reps each side now?
I don't think so. I'm already out of it.
What? Drop the weight, quick. Continue, no weight. Let's go. What was hurting, your abs or your lower back?
Everything.
Okay, I'm gonna continue, drop set. Far out, not doing nothing. Feels like I've got 30 kilos on me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have reached the end of another workout. Now moving forward, I'm gonna be straying away from this type of content slowly. I'm talking about this video and probably one other video. Again, for a couple of reasons. One being this music is unbearable to me. It takes too long to edit this music out. And I think it's slowly getting a bit stale. Coming back from this Thailand trip, I realized that a lot of people want to see different type of content, more adventures, more seeking, more travel, more reviews. And yeah, so as a result of that, I'd like to give or ask you for feedback. What specific type of content would you like to see on my channel moving forward? It can be anything that involves a camera and a microphone. For example, going around Sydney, Melbourne, anywhere, and doing a specific gym review, doing a specific restaurant or food review. Let's say, for example, you're from America and you'd like to see me try American foods. I can also do that. American drinks, going around Sydney and trying famous foods, famous spots, going to a specific beach, going to a specific hiking trail. Literally anything. I'm open to every single idea that you want to pitch me, pretty much. In saying that, thank you very much for watching this video. Have a beautiful day and see you, comrades, in the next video.